Unfortunately, not all children show respect to their parents. Sometimes, when their father and mother reach old age, people send them to a nursing home to avoid taking care of those who helped them grow up and stand on their own feet. Such ungrateful children could learn about loyalty from animals, and this does not necessarily refer only to ordinary dogs. When this story took place, its main character was no longer a young man. The elderly man had lived a rather hard life and had seen a lot, so he decided to spend his remaining days somewhere in the wilderness, almost in complete solitude. For this, he settled in a remote village amidst dense taiga forests. There were few houses left here, and they were mostly inhabited by old people. The man had been a good shot since childhood, so he never lacked food and rarely returned home empty-handed. One winter day, while the hunter was sitting at home, he heard gunshots in the forest. Soon after, he heard a wolf howl very close to his house. The man went out onto the porch to see what was happening outside. Opening the door, he saw a she-wolf lying just a few meters from his house. The animal was severely injured and showed no signs of life. Turning her over, the hunter discovered a small pup underneath her. The wolf cub was whimpering pitifully and trying to wake its mother, but she did not awaken. Soon, other hunters arrived. It turned out that during their hunt, they had stumbled upon a wolf den. After shooting the she-wolf, she had grabbed her cub and dashed toward the village. Thus, the animals ended up near the elderly hunter's house. The man felt sorry for the pup. He did not allow his neighbors to deal with it and took the wolf cub in. The hunter promised that if the animal ever attacked his neighbor's livestock, he would deal with it himself. In the following days, the man went without sleep. He had to feed the wolf cub with a bottle and soothe it when it whined at night. Over time, the wolf adapted to its new home and was no longer drawn to the forest. After a couple of years, the wolf cub had grown significantly, and although it looked like a bloodthirsty predator, it was as loyal to its owner as any ordinary dog. The animal followed all commands accurately and amazed the neighbors with its intelligence and ability to understand its owner with half a word. Unfortunately, while the wolf was gaining strength and growing, the health of the elderly man deteriorated significantly. Age was taking its toll. Since he moved with difficulty, he no longer went hunting, and he also forgot many things. Managing the household became much harder. One evening, after a modest dinner, the man went to bed as usual, but he forgot to close the stove's damper because he was distracted by some sounds outside. During the night, through his sleep, the man sensed that the house smelled of smoke. He opened his eyes and saw that the room was on fire, with his wolf running around in circles. The man tried to get up, but his legs wouldn't cooperate, and as a result, he fell from the couch onto the blanket and hurt his shoulder badly. Because of this, he couldn't crawl to the exit. His faithful pet rushed to him. The wolf grabbed the edge of the blanket with its teeth and began to pull it toward the door, along with its owner. The man tried to help with at least one hand, but from the smoke, he quickly lost consciousness. He woke up at his neighbor's house. They told him that when they arrived at the fire, the wolf had already pulled the elderly hunter out of the house. The man looked around and noticed his faithful friend nearby. The animal smelled of burnt fur, and there were serious wounds around its head. The neighbors explained that the wolf had received many burns while saving its owner. The wild animal remained loyal to its owner even when he could no longer feed it properly. Despite the fact that the old man rarely treated the wolf to meat, it remembered the kindness of this man and did not abandon its friend in trouble. Risking being burned alive, the wolf managed to drag the helpless, sick man out of the burning house and did not allow his companion to perish.